Breaking news out of Los Angeles. The Chargers have just made a bold move that's shaking up the NFL world. Is this the smartest decision they've made all offseason? Fans are talking, experts are watching, and we're about to break it all down for you. But before we dive into the latest news, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a single update on the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, let's jump into it. The Chargers are building something special, and this move proves it. Instead of chasing big names with big injury risks, they played it smart. J.K. Dobbins, once part of the Chargers' backfield, is now headed to Denver. Yes, he's talented. Yes, he's only 26, but the Chargers made the right call. They didn't spend millions chasing Dobbins or even Nick Chubb, who also has a long injury history and is now with the Texans. Instead, LA focused on the future. Young, healthy, and hungry players. They've locked in Najee Harris, a solid workhorse ready to grind, and with their first-round pick, they added Omarion Hampton, a powerful back who can share the load and keep defenses guessing. This 1-2 punch in the backfield could be the key to a whole new Chargers offense. Fast, strong, and balanced. They didn't overspend. They didn't panic. They simply built smarter. Stick around, because this is just the beginning of something big in LA. The Chargers' backfield isn't just solid, it's one of the best in the league right now. NFL analysts are starting to take notice. They're placing LA's running back duo among the top 10 in the NFL. And it's no surprise. Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton are a perfect mix of strength and speed. Together, they give the Chargers real power on the ground. Look around the league. Things are changing again. For a while, it was all about passing. Spread the field, fast tempo, no huddle. But now, teams that can run the football are the ones winning tough games. Why? Because running the ball controls the game. It eats the clock. It wears down defenses. It keeps the other team's offense sitting on the bench. And when you score after a long drive, the other team gets fewer chances to catch up. Suddenly, they're under pressure. One mistake, and it's over. A 24-17 win doesn't sound flashy, but it's the kind of win that builds playoff teams. And no one understands that better than Jim Harbaugh. Back at Michigan, he went old school while others were chasing trends. He brought back tough football, grind it out, win with heart. Now he's doing the same in LA, and the Chargers are starting to look like a team no one wants to face. Back in 2018, football was all about flash, high-speed plays, quarterbacks running wild. Everyone wanted the next Johnny Manziel. It was exciting, sure, but it didn't work. Then came a shift. By 2020, Jim Harbaugh made a decision. He went back to his roots, power football, hard-nosed, ground and pound, win-at-the-line style. And guess what? It worked. He did it at Stanford. He did it with the 49ers. And he did it again at Michigan, winning Big Ten titles and a national championship. Now he's bringing that same tough identity to the Chargers. And it's not just on offense. This defense is about to get nasty. While fans are always talking about Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, there's one name quietly rising. Tuli Tuipulotu. Don't sleep on this guy. He came from USC and quietly put together a strong season in LA. His pass rush grade was solid, his presence undeniable. He may not get the headlines yet, but he's coming. With Bosa trying to stay healthy and Mack still causing chaos, Tuli is the wild card. He's young, hungry, and ready to break out in 2025. And if he does, this Chargers defense could be downright scary. Tuli Tuipulotu is only 22, and that's what makes him so exciting. He's already flashed serious talent, especially as a pass rusher. And if he sharpens up his tackling, watch out. He could become a force against both the run and the pass. The tools are there. The potential is real, and the Chargers are counting on him to take that next big step. Now, let's flip to the offense. There's real reason to be hopeful in LA heading into 2025. And no, it's not just because of the coach or the quarterback, it's because of the young stars stepping up fast. Ladd McConkey, Omarion Hampton, Trey Harris. These names aren't just promising, they're already producing. Offensive coordinator Greg Roman made it clear. This wide receiver group looks nothing like it did last year. Ladd has quickly become the go-to guy. He's smart, reliable, and way ahead of schedule. Roman said they're using Ladd in ways teams usually reserve for seasoned veterans. But here's the best part. He's not alone anymore. If defenses try to double him, the Chargers can now turn to Quentin Johnston, Mike Williams, or Trey Harris. Add in two dependable running backs, and suddenly this offense has real balance and serious firepower. Last year's passing game felt thin. This year, it's stacked, it's smarter, and it's ready to roll. So if you're a Chargers fan wondering if this team is turning a corner, the answer is yes, and it's happening fast. For the first time in years, the Chargers have real balance on offense. Justin Herbert is no longer carrying the load alone. It's not just one star here or there, it's a full team built with purpose. Sure, Herbert had weapons before, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, big names, big plays, but it always felt like patchwork, great pieces, not a full system. Now, things are different. You've got a real run game with two powerful backs. You've got a smart, shifty route runner in Ladd McConkey. You've got size on the outside with Quentin Johnston and Trey Harris. You've got a rebuilt O-line with Mekhi Becton anchoring the interior. This offense finally looks complete. Even though they didn't land every lineman they wanted, they've got enough flexibility to shift players around and make it work. Everything feels more stable, more structured, more dangerous, and it couldn't come at a better time, because the AFC West is a fight. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs. With Mahomes, they'll always be a threat, but even dynasties can be caught when the rest of the division levels up. The Broncos? Still a mystery. Will their young quarterback take a step forward or fall into a slump? They're paying the price for the Russell Wilson era. That rebuild takes time. And the Raiders? They've cleaned things up fast. New coach, new quarterback. They look competent, maybe even dangerous. But do they have enough depth? Enough reps? Time will tell. That leaves the Chargers in a prime position. They have the talent, they have the coaching, they finally have structure. And in a division full of chaos and questions, LA might just be the team that surprises everyone. The table is set. Now it's time to eat. What's different about the Chargers this year isn't just talent, it's identity. For too long, this team felt like it was missing a backbone. They had stars, they had highlight plays, but they didn't have an edge. That's changing now. Jim Harbaugh is building a team that plays with purpose. Tough, disciplined, physical. You can already see it in the way the roster is shaping up. The offense isn't just flashy anymore, it's balanced. They can beat you through the air or wear you down on the ground. And they've finally put pieces in place to protect Justin Herbert properly. On defense, it's the same story. Big names like Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack still lead the charge, but young players like Tuli Tuipulotu are rising fast. This unit is getting younger, faster, and meaner. And here's what really matters. They're all buying in. This isn't a group of stars doing their own thing. It's a team with one voice, one vision, and one goal: to win. The culture shift is real. From the locker room to the field, there's energy again. There's belief. This Chargers team doesn't just look better, they feel different. And if you're watching closely, you can sense it. Something special is building in Los Angeles. If you're a true NFL fan and want to stay updated with daily news, trade rumors, and all the latest buzz around the league, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and in-depth coverage, so you never miss a single update about your favorite teams and players. And here's the most important part: don't forget to press the bell icon. That way, you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a new video. Stay ahead of the game and be part of our growing community of passionate NFL fans. Let's talk football.